We on here. We can't hear you.
Can y'all hear
Can't hear
me?
you.
Can y'all hear
Now we
me?
can.
Yes,
Now
Is
sir.
we can.
somebody else timer just messing up?
No, mine didn't.
Okay, well my timer is messing up. Anyways, what up, everybody, man? It's your favorite drunk Uncle Noon Belichick calling all the plays, man. We got a very special guest in the building today, man. Mr. Willie Macc, how you doing today, bro?
Man, I'm amazing. Even when on paper I'm not amazing, I'm amazing. I feel like I have a tattoo on my arm that I kind of low key stand by. It's like it said you can't read that shit, but it says life is a tragedy for those who feel and a comedy for those who think. Life's about perspectives, man. How we gonna handle a situation? We could either go lose our mind over a situation or we can make something productive out of it.
Hell
So
yeah. I like
That's
that.
how I
Tyson, how
feel.
you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling blessed, man. So many more things to be thankful for than to complain about. I'll tell you that right now.
Heard that. Tyler, how you doing today, bro?
Man, feeling blessed, bro. Another day at it, another day on the show. We ready to have a good one.
Yeah, man. Hey, I done had a
how
little
about
rub day
you?
up here. So, I'm about to sip me a little bourbon, ease my mind, So we gonna have a good episode though for sure. I'm blessed. I'm here, I'm blessed, you feel me? So we gonna do this shit the right way, you feel me? So as we all know, let's take this shot real quick. Feel
Yeah,
me? Take a little sip.
yeah.
Nobody's they ain't
Yeah.
spot. Hey, they ain't sponsors, so I can't show
Not yet,
them.
that's why I'm red cup shawty, you feel me? Cause they ain't sponsoring shit. But as we all know, we grew up on Willie Mac, man. College Hill, Virgin Islands, man, was a crazy thing watching as a kid, and having you on here today was like it was kind of like eye opening because it's like the shit came full circle. So,
Yeah.
how was that experience for you? Can you tell us a little bit about your time on the show and how that worked out for you afterwards to the fans that's on the show right now?
Man, it's very interesting, all of it. I got on College Hill maybe like 2 years after moving to LA. So I went from I'm a preacher's kid. So being a preacher's kid and just like growing up with these strict rules, I couldn't go to parties, I couldn't go to events. I obviously couldn't go trick or treating because that's the devil's holiday. Blah 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 blah. All the way to being on the first black reality show, College Hill, that series. And then it was like, here's everything that you've been missing. So it came real, everything came really fast. And looking back at it now, that's why I'm posting clips looking back at everything I from back then. It was just like I wish I would have taken advantage of it more, but I'm also glad that I'm at the point where I'm at now. And when I say that, the industry has changed the dynamics of what brings people to shows. Like once upon a time, you used to tell people if you was a reality star, people wouldn't take your stand-up serious. It's like when you see like a content creator dude saying, I'm doing stand-up now. It's like, man, forget that dude.
Yeah,
So I pushed it to the side. When you're trying to get acting work, nobody trying to hear. Not only are you a reality star, but you also on BT, which gave a lot of dings in this industry.
yeah,
So I always pushed it to the side. But now we're in a place where numbers mean more than actual talent for some people. Like you'll see some people they selling out shows, but they not funny. They not worth. You probably wouldn't want to see them again. So now I'm reposting these clips, and now it's like nostalgic for a lot of people. And people are like, my God, I was in middle school, I
absolutely.
was in high school, I wasn't even supposed to watch you.
Like that's crazy though. Putting things in perspective like that, like you said, like you was a preacher's kid and all that stuff. It's like so for all that you said, we know how preacher kids and preachers' daughters and all that get down after they face reality most of the time.
Ooh.
So how did you? Because you were I ain't gonna say tame, but you weren't as bad as you could have been on the show compared to my experiences with preacher kids and
I've done maybe 50 national commercials. I've obviously, as you can see, like I got all this stuff that I'm doing on the road. I'm doing theaters and all of this other stuff. I got my comedy special that's out right now called Good Dad Bad Father. It's on Amazon Prime. So I had to push College Hill to the side, and I had to start from scratch all over again. And the people that knew who I was. They're like, "Aren't you the dude that was?" I'm like, "Yeah." And now I'm able to do both. I'm able to sit here and go into these rooms because I've established myself and I rebuilt myself and my brand to be this guy. If you know my content is very father based. It's like I'm the dad I knocked up a stud lesbian in high school.
That's crazy.
You was looking at her. She was looking at you, Willie.
And we was both handsome at prom, bro.
Both have wrists lined up both lined up with a taper.
Everybody, welcome your prom kings, Erica and Willie.
Yeah, dog.
That's the first 2 prom kings in your school history.
People call me gay for sleeping with her.
I'm not gonna tell my story, but I've been there before. I didn't knock one up.
You done knocked what up, no?
I didn't knock one up, but I did that it stood.
Hey.
Hey Willie, don't be over there haying now.
Hey. Oh,
I know y'all been jealous of Drewski. I could have been love all those stats he got on there. I know y'all been jealous.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. I get it.
Hey, he said he get it.
Hey, man. But I want to ask you, like, how long did it take for you, like, to rebrand yourself? Do you feel like, since you said, like, okay, I went from College Hill, they weren't taking me serious for different roles. How long did it take for you, like, to rebrand Willie Macc?
I'm still rebranding.
Okay.
And when I say it like that, I know that sounds interesting to say. There's layers to it. The preacher kid in me is always there. And it's one of those things where there's a quote, and it's a crazy quote when you hear it. It's in order to find God, you have to kill your God. Meaning like everything you've been indoctrinated with, everything you've been told was right, wrong, and don't you do that. And after you peel all of that back and move all of that out the way, who are you at your core? So it took a while for me to understand my core because my entire life, it was like you're a class clown, you just acting up and all of this other stuff. And even one of the things I talk about even now, and I'm not even saying it on like a sympathy thing, but it's like, oh, I went and got tested, and they like, dog, you on the spectrum. I'm like, makes sense. That makes sense.
No, things will start making sense.
Yeah.
And
we wasn't talking about ADHD. Y'all know this. We wasn't talking about neurodivergent and all of that. They was just like something wrong with that one right there. Like that's the most we had.
Black people don't believe in that shit though. Black people not believe in that shit.
Yeah, and Willie,
they think a whooping could solve all that shit.
All of that. And it was like, hey, it's 1996. I don't know what this is, but I feel like I want to cry, but I can't understand why. I'm writing myself, and I have nobody to talk to about this because we wasn't going to no therapy and everything. It was like, just pray. I'm like, okay, I pray. What do I do until God gets here? And I could never figure that out. So now I have my son, and I'm seeing how he's moving and his creative sparks and all of this stuff that he's doing. So I put in on it. But at the same time, I wasn't the most present father because I was also chasing this. The days and the nights that I probably should have been playing catch with him, the days that I should have been like, hey, no, get over here right now, and we're going to go and do these things. I was over here doing these stages. I was on College Hill. My son was 3 when I was on College Hill. No, he was older than 3. He was like 5 or 6 when I was on College Hill.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So my friend recently, she came over here and she was talking to Malcolm. She's like, Malcolm, you kind of like how you're doing your music, your dad supports your dreams, blah, 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 blah. And she says, would you raise your kids the same way you was raised? Malcolm said, hell no. While I was right there.
That's
And I
what's
was
up,
like,
though.
what? He's like, I wish I had more structure. I wish I had more discipline. I was given everything, and now I don't know how to be on my own.
Damn. Damn.
And
I
you,
thought doing this was the cool. I was the cool dad. My son been to the comedy clubs before he was 21, and you had to be 21. My son has met Joe Coy, and he's met and hung out with and played basketball with people that people will never probably meet in their life. And he
right.
was, I probably shouldn't be here.
Mm.
What?
That's crazy. Y'all. That's a crazy like.
It's a perspective. Yeah,
That's
exactly. Like that
Exactly.
perspective is crazy because, like, that's why I even left LA because, like, I've been out here in Denver because I was just like, and you know, Willie, I talked to you about it, and Tyler, T. Cole, know, like, yeah, I left LA because I was like, all right, man, let me go ahead and handle what I gotta handle.
Mm-hmm.
But like now I'm getting to the point, okay, she getting older, she getting a little bit more independent. And now it's about that, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty soon about that time to go back to LA. So like just to hear your perspective and like, and
But
shout out to you.
also follow that, because my son also in this same conversation, in this same breath, if you see the clips that me and my son post like on my page,
No, I see,
we have real conversations. It ain't no just pass. It's something that I created where I would ask him just like ra- random questions. And this is what helped me with my son, but they're not just like little, like I said, they're not regular questions. Like something I ask him, I'm like, what do you need an apology? What do you need in an apology for it to actually count? Because people give apologies and stuff the way that they see fit. My bad, dog. You might not be a my bad dog type of person. You might need somebody to do this, and then you need some like my brother's the type where you almost have to grovel to get his apology. Me personally, I don't think that hard on it. I'm like, if you just tell me, Willie, I messed up, dog. All right, let's go. Let's go kick it. I'm not life's too short. So another one, for example, what do you wish I understood without you having to explain it? These are things that I wish my parents would have asked me, because they raised me the way that they saw fit. And I also had to give a forgiveness factor to my dad and mom, because in Arkansas at 12 years old, my dad was a sharecropper. My
Shit.
dad picked cotton for the family at 12, dog. Like what? My dad went to the first black to go to school, to be chased by dogs, to be chased out of Arkansas. He was chased out of Arkansas by the KKK because they found out he kissed a white woman. Of course he whooped me. Of course he told me not to go outside. Of course he was raising his kids out of fear and lack of understanding.
and
No,
he was raising you to stay away from them white women too. Wasn't
don't you, whatever you do,
Don't.
whatever.
he
Don't.
was over there saying, Dr. Umar, right, Willie, you need to listen to
Goofy conversations.
Goofy conversation.
Goofy conversations.
him.
Don't touch that white lady. Don't touch that white
You need
lady.
to kiss that white lady. Times is
They
different,
hit him
but
like,
times
they
is the
say they hit him
same.
like Jonathan Majors.
And
Come on
every
now.
time he said it with a slave voice too. Don't you go touch them whites. Don't you see them white women, Willie. Don't you do
No, because my family from Shreveport, so like I done went through a little. My granny was on the same type of thing, so hearing that is just like what our families and generations have went through before us, and then that's how they kind of like raise us off past trauma, and it's like we kind of get the short end of the stick, but it's like in their eyes they did the right thing, but so it's like you can't fault them for doing it. That's all they know. But
Yeah.
then again, as you get older and you try to like switch the what I'm trying to say, like switch it up and like be there for your kid.
narrative?
You try to give them too much, and then like right now, I'm trying to find the sweet spot. Like Willie said, I'm trying to find that sweet spot because it's like I'm just giving. My son asks for anything, I don't give a damn if I ain't got it. I'm gonna get it because my dad was a person like, hey, dad, let me get $20. Okay, I always got to get him that 20 back tomorrow, whenever day. My dad putting that shit in a notebook. He owed me $20,
Man.
but it helped me in the long run. It helped me a lot learning money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't play about people money. So, so I appreciate you sharing that though, for real, because that's deep though. And can I
Yeah.
get some of them cards? Where can we get some of them cards at?
Yeah.
I actually need to. I should. I'm gonna put them into production. I haven't put them into production yet. It's just I just have them here, and then it hit me as the stuff that's going on online. People are like, "Where are you getting these questions from with your son?" I'm like, "I created them. I created these because these are the questions that I wished I was asked. These are the questions that I wish I could have had, and not just even just by my parents, but just like friends, girlfriends, and all of this because we're coming into sometimes into six people's lives with whatever we're going through. A lot of people are accidental friends. Like right now, we're all friends. We'll all be cool. Y'all can hit me up. Y'all got my number. Hit me up. Y'all got a question. Blah 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 blah. We're here now. But I also don't know where you're at in your life and what's on your spirit and what's on this mask that's under this mask that we're giving each other right now. And I learned that when my son moved in, he was in high school. And because at for all the other years, I would have them during the summer, and I get them holidays. And you doing during the summer, you put your best foot forward for a month and a half, for a week or two. Oh yeah. And then when he moved in with me, and the weight of holding this mask got heavy, he started to see a different side of me that I couldn't hold in no anymore, and I had to explain it to him. My parents, I'm gonna speak for myself. My parents didn't explain when they was going through stuff. My parents didn't explain when they was hurt, sad, angry, or whatever. It came out in other forms. I joke about it now, but I know some of those whoopings I got wasn't worth the crime.
You know what? That's crazy that you mentioned that, Willie, because I did want to ask you and follow up on what you just
Mhm.
said. So, like, in your comedy, you speak about, you joke about trauma and stuff like that. What's something that sticks with you? Like, you kind of think about either it's day to day or it's, every other day, or just like even when you're just having fun, then all of a sudden, like, that moment where you just kind of like take a step back and it's like, damn, it's something like you thinking about, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna answer this in two different ways. I'm gonna answer this second part of my thought first, because it's the part that I'm gonna forget if I don't say it now. Now, my dad's a smart guy. My dad, he, like I said, he got churches under him and everything. And one day we was watching this documentary on this indigenous tribe they just found in like South America, and I said, "Hey, where do they go when they die? They're humans, but they didn't give their life to the Lord. They didn't go to the church. They just found them." And he was like, "Oh, they go to hell." I was like,
Mm.
they go. Bible says the Lord has no mercy on the ignorance. He's showing me scriptures. God, everybody has a chance to know him. I'm like, I see that. I see that it said everybody gets a chance. They just found. They don't even speak thee thou thus. They
They speaking some other shit.
nah, nah, nah. And that's
Yeah.
it. How do you translate hail to nah nah nah? Like this is
You can't teach a motherfucker the word that don't understand what you saying.
Right.
They don't understand no language. We can speak Spanish, French, German.
bro. So I
That's
started questioning more. I started trying to understand, and as stand-up started taking off for me, I started to travel the world. I went to Japan, I've been to South Korea, I've been to Australia, blah 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 blah. And everybody has a different religion, and everybody thinks they right. 4,000 different religions, and they'll die for what they know. So now I'm like, so what about the Buddhists, Dad? What about the people Islam? What about he's like, if they didn't give their life to the Lord? And I remember saying this to my dad, and even though it was a joke, it came from a real place. I was like, so the only people in heaven gonna be the people at our church? Like, is that it? Because from what you're saying, everybody down there. And I told him, I said, if it's just everybody at our church that's gonna be in heaven, I'm not sure I want to even go. I know how y'all get down. The dad that I have on this pulpit ain't the same dad I got at home.
ooh.
Shit.
that is so deep, Willie. And you
Well,
know what? I don't want you to. I don't want you to be sharing the only thing. You know what I'm saying? So I want to share something with you. Is just like one thing, one trauma thing that kind of sticks with me is like so a little while ago, 2008, my mom had passed away, and I was talking to my auntie because I was grieving through it, and I was like, we was talking, and she was like, "Well, Tyson, everybody end up dying, but
don't make it better.
it's like me hearing that as a sixth grader, it's like, goddamn. Now, granted, she did come back and apologize, but still, sometimes when things is said, it's said, even though and that goes into just like forgiveness.
Oh
With that, that that
yeah.
that go that go that goes into forgiveness with everything as far as like
Uh-huh.
You keep going.
you
I'm
Keep going.
back
about to.
with
I'm
it.
I
switching.
got you. Keep it. Yeah.
I don't want you to be sharing only
Yeah.
that.
You good.
But
You
that,
good.
but like I said, that goes into forgiveness with everything about how Willie was talking about how Noon was talking about. Like I had to forgive some shit too, and you know what? Y'all probably handled it better than me because I know when I was younger, I was kind of lashing out a little bit. But
Mm-hmm.
as I've got older, I've just been trying to just appreciate the things that my peoples did do for me. There was dinner. We did have a roof. We did have a roof under our. So like, yeah.
I think black people as a whole don't handle trauma well.
They try to hold it all in. They try to.
Yeah. And then when we,
It
like you
comes
said,
so
like when
hard.
we do lash out, it look like we just having behavioral issues. Oh, something wrong with his ass. He just need a whooping.
Mm-hmm.
Everything can't be
Mm-hmm.
solved from a whooping or a timeout, bro. You need to go talk to somebody. You need to let that shit out. You need to go see a therapist.
Man.
Like,
I got my
because
ass whooped.
I got whooped. Like I stole some. I'm like, damn, I ain't even do nothing that bad. I just dropped some juice.
Jeff, over some juice?
I'm like, damn, like you dropped some juice earlier. I whoop your ass.
over a
Like,
plate in the bedroom. The
oh
plate was in the
God.
bedroom. You're
Nigga ain't
grounded.
stepped on a Cheeto. You got your ass whooped.
Man. Any of y'all ever got woken up to a whooping?
Oh yeah.
Man,
Yes.
that's nothing.
Ain't
That's
that
nothing.
Yes.
I got
the,
one
the
baby. Y'all.
psychology of waking up to a whooping is what
It's crazy.
intrigues me.
Yeah, that's some
A
like
nigga
slave
can't even
shit.
sleep. A nigga can't even
That's some
sleep in
slave shit.
peace.
Like my dad was a nasty nigga though. My dad, he'll wait. He'll treat you while you dying. Oh yeah, let's go get some McDonald's. Da-da-da-da. You having a whole day. Y'all having a blast. You go take a shower. You get out that motherfucking shower still wet.
Oh we.
He got a big ass Versace belt with the buckles on that motherfucker with the
Oh my
show,
gosh.
Hey,
the ride
hey,
show.
y'all know that Bernie Mac stand up when he was talking about when you about to get a whooping, and you had recess and hey, I'm
Yeah.
telling you right, goddamn now, my auntie hit me with that. You in trouble when your uncle get home, right?
Yeah, you done fucked up, right? You done
I'm
fucked
over.
up.
The kids asking, "What's wrong, Tyson?" Nothing.
Can't
No,
eat. You
no,
got the first appetite,
no,
dog. You picking at
Now
the
you might
nothing.
food
be
and shit.
smart
You
when you
just
get
picking at the
home.
food. You don't even want it. Fuck
Hey,
that.
the motherfucker come through the door. Hey, finally come that time. Motherfucker come through the door. I'm high, nigga.
Ah, that's so funny.
Coming down to the Undertaker too. He about
Cause
to
you
whoop
know,
shit.
cause you can't go to your friend house at that moment. You can't go to your friend
You
house.
gotta go straight home, right for the bell.
Everything is paid
Right
Bring
there.
that ass here now.
now.
And to think about this as well, they had to hold in this anger for the whole day.
Right.
You couldn't even accept good news because you got to whoop ass when you get home.
Yeah. I remember I got took out mid basketball game to get the ass whooping.
Ain't
Oh
that
hell no.
something?
Oh hell no.
Fuck you get taken out. You was that mad to take me out the goddamn game that you paid for me to be in?
Anger,
That's funny
rage.
right there. The black people, we gotta do better, man. I think our
We
generation
got to
doing
do
a hell of a
better.
job. I think our generation doing a hell of a job, man. So
Here's
that's
I don't have that in me to do. I tried to spank my son one time just because I'm like I feel like that's what I have to do. One time I
one time, at
tried.
least once, at least
He
once.
he clowned me. I was like, get in this room, put
Oh damn.
I was ready. I was ready. I was ready. What's it called? Speaking about whoopings, he come back.
yeah. I think it's buffering or something. Somebody probably called him. But
Probably.
I remember I got my ass for I used to
Nah,
no reason.
I've got some whippings, some generational whippings from my mom. I tell you right now.
My dad used to be
See,
coming off the top rope. That nigga
my
was
mom,
diabolical.
my mom was evil. I remember one time she told me, "Hey, she go grab the belt. Went to grab the softest belt I could find. Went and
Nah, now he
grabbed
about to
just
wear your ass out.
go get a real belt.
Go get the
Right.
switch.
Go walk over there. Go over and get a real belt." She's like, "No, you good." I'm
My
like,
bad. That was my dad calling. I was like, he must have
Nah,
heard me.
you ain't never had to pick a switch out though. Go find a switch.
nah,
No,
not
that's why
true.
you from Louisiana, baby. That's why you from Louisiana. But speaking of whoopings, I will say this. This is something that I did learn from my mom in RIP. She'd give me a whooping and she would talk to me after. So and that's what I do for my daughter. I don't necessarily hit her or not all the
Man,
time.
I can't even hear y'all.
You can't hear us?
We can hear you.
Can y'all hear me though?
Yeah.
Okay, there y'all go. Okay.
Yeah.
My phone has been cool all day. And now that
Sometimes
I'm
it be
doing this, it's
StreamYard
like
too.
it's jumping from here to there.
Yeah, no, the stream y'all be messing up some time too. But like you were
Can you
saying, like can you hear us?
I'm gonna have to switch to a different device again. Hold on.
Okay.
Outside.
go ahead? Go ahead. Matter of fact, we could just take a commercial break.
Yeah,
Yep.
go ahead. Yeah. Run our commercial.
We're gonna take a quick break real quick. Let me get that real quick because I didn't.
It's fucking gold, nigga. It's fucking gold, bro. Yeah.
Oh, this shit ain't working. Everything acting stupid on StreamYard.
It's fucking gold, nigga. It's fucking gold, bro. Yeah.
Yo, everybody, it's your favorite drunk uncle, Noon Belichick, calling on the plays. We are here.
Nigga said whoop, and then that nigga went over there to the piano and was like,
Yo, it's your boy Campaign J. We are back. Season 3, man, much anticipated. Thank you guys for waiting. Wow.
hey, yo, welcome to happy hour.
We are here for season 3 of the podcast, man. We appreciate everybody that's been here with us.
China's right behind us on the gold medal count. They got 25.
And like football, not a one-on-one game. Right. At the end of the day, it's not.
I appreciate y'all for joining us for season 3, man. I appreciate the supporters. Y'all been with us since season 1. We started in January.
Still gonna have our great interviews. Still gonna have the same great laughter, joy, cheerful, funny podcast, man.
Corner, that nigga Stevie already said, "What up, Big Diesel?"
We will be moving to every 2 weeks instead of every 1 week, but you can check us out every week on a Happy Hour podcast.
We're going to switch from just being straight sports on our Saturday shows. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to be doing Drunk Jeopardy. We're going to have cooking shows. We're going to have a lot of collaborations with other podcasts. So stay in tune, man.
Buy a damn t-shirt, man. And while we at it too, go buy a glass. Y'all know what it is, man. Come on. Thank you.
Let people know like what type of work ethic you need to even consider going to the D1 level. Also your academics. I seen you was academically excellent too. So could you talk about that?
I'll run it one more time. This shit still, brother. I'm about to contact StreamYard. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Contact StreamYard because this shit messing
It's
up.
fucking gold,
So
nigga.
laggy is
It's fucking gold, bro. Yeah.
trying to.
Yo, everybody, it's your favorite drunk uncle, Noon Belichick, calling on the plays. We are here.
Nigga said whoop, and then that nigga went over there to the piano and was like,
Yo, it's your boy Campaign J. We are back. Season 3, man, much anticipated. Thank you guys for waiting. Wow.
Hey, yo, welcome to happy hour.
We are here for season 3 of the podcast, man. We appreciate everybody that's been here with us.
China's right behind us on the gold medal count. They got 25.
And like football, not a one-on-one game. Right. At the end of the day, it's not.
I appreciate y'all for joining us for season 3, man. I appreciate the supporters. Y'all been with us since season 1. We started in January.
Still gonna have our great interviews. Still gonna have the same great laughter, joy, cheerful, funny podcast, man.
Corner, that nigga Steve already said, "What up, Big Diesel?"
We will be moving to every 2 weeks instead of every 1 week, but you can check us out every week on a Happy Hour podcast.
We're going to switch from just being straight sports on our Saturday shows. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to be doing Drunk Jeopardy. We're going to have cooking shows. We're going to have a lot of collaborations with other podcasts. So stay in tune, man.
Buy a damn t-shirt, man. And while we at it too, go buy a glass. Y'all know what it is, man. Come on. Thank you.
Let people know like what type of work ethic you need to even consider going to the D1 level. Also, your academics. I seen you was academically excellent too. So could you talk about that?
Man, peep game. Laptop died and my computer did an update.
Oh damn, you got hit with the double whammy.
With the double whammy.
Yeah, man. I'm about to sue StreamYard for this shit because it ain't just you. My stuff lagging and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I'm everywhere. So I'm kind of upset and I need my money back for the monthly subscription I just paid. So
Yeah, hey, see,
I'm about to be goddamn Karen.
Yeah.
So bear with me.
Y'all better than me.
I'm pissed. I'm about to be on the phone with support for the next 2 hours when we get off this motherfucker. I know.
Y'all better than me. Y'all better than me. So women be lagging. Some women be lagging like T. Cole and dying with Willie Macc. Hey, I'm moving on, baby.
Hey, that's how important this conversation is. That's how important people need to hear this. Like all the distractions and all the things that's happening for every time we about to get into something about just like something like deep into like Black fatherhood and the mentality and the trauma and all of that other stuff, something happens. Make that make sense.
CIA trying to tear us down.
My phone ain't acted up, man. This has never happened to me before.
Well, it did now, Willie. So learn from it, goddamn.
Hey, what I say?
We got some goofy conversations about to go on. I feel like.
Hey Willie, when I say your name, I think about the like I said earlier about Bernie Mac when some his granddaddy died or something, and the grandma talking about some Willie, is that you? He dead, dog. He dead.
Goofy conversations.
Hey, Bernie Mac is the reason why I changed my name to Willie Mac. My real name is Willie McMiller, and then I met Bernie Mac on the when he was doing the Bernie Mac show, and I had a conversation with him. I wasn't even thinking about stand up like that. I was just extra on the show. And this is when Bernie Mac was sick. So like in his room, he would be like hooked up to like the oxygen machines and all this other stuff. But every time it was time for him to like be out on to like perform, he always performed. You never would have known he was sick. I only know because I was walking backstage looking for like the crafties where all the snacks were. And then he had his door open and it was like, I looked over, I was like, oh snap. And then like his people closed the door. I wasn't even supposed to have seen that. So one of these days, I'm talking to Kalita Smith, who played his wife on the Bernie Mac show, who fine. Some people find her on TV. Some people find
in person.
She both.
She was special. When I was little, she was very special.
She was special.
Now he want to use the word special.
You were very gorgeous to me. You were very gorgeous to me.
I ain't never. Hey, Tyler and Willie. I ain't never heard that man use special.
Don't get him in trouble now. Don't get him in trouble, man.
Glasses back on.
Yeah, put the glass.
So I'm talking to him. And I'm talking to her, and she's like, where are you from? You look real country. This was before College Hill, and I had that big old afro. And I was like, oh, St. Louis. She's like, oh, my assistant's from St. Louis. So all three of us are talking, and Bernie Mac comes in. He's like, who's this melted milk dud y'all talking to? And he...
You got heated by Bernie?
Man, and from that moment, he inspired me so much that I changed my name to Willie Mack based off of Bernie Mac, and I added the extra C just to be different. But Bernie Mac is how I got into comedy. That's how I followed everything. Everything that he okayed, everything that I've been doing my entire life when I thought something was wrong with me. I resonated with that a lot more. And it was just like, you mean the funnier I am, the sillier I am, the more money I get, the more attention I get, the more da 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 da. Oh, this is what this is what I meant to do. These my peoples.
Yeah.
Right, and shout out to you because if you was doing the same jokes that he was doing, you would be canceled right now.
Oh, you'd be canceled.
Or
Right.
he can never do milk and cookies.
Yeah, you could never do no milk and cookies. This is a motherfucker talking about some milk and cookies.
Bust a move.
Who the most famous person you said that you met? Like, who was the most person you were starstruck when you seen in any aspect, like comedy, movie roles, TV shows? Like, who was the person you were like, damn?
Janet Jackson. At this point, this is when Boost Mobile was like popping.
I was about to say, what age was she?
Oh, so yeah, whatever, like what, like 20 years ago, whatever that age is.
Early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, she was fine then, now, back then.
Oh,
So I got cool with Jermaine Dupri because he was the spokesperson for Boost Mobile, and I was doing behind the scenes stuff for Boost Mobile with their commercials and stuff. And so me and him started hanging out a couple times, and this is when they were together. And so Nick Cannon threw an event at this spot in Hollywood, and Jermaine Dupri was DJing, and I see Janet Jackson sitting over there in like this little VIP area by herself, chilling. But it wasn't a real VIP because everybody there was like somebody. It was like, what do you think you doing in VIP? Get your ass over here with everybody else, like you special. Anyways, so I go over there to go get this. I just wanted a picture, so I go over there to try to get this picture with Janet. And all of a sudden, like 5 of her handlers came out of nowhere, just like, hey, no, she's not doing pictures. Get out of here. And none of this. She said, stop. That's Willie. And I got my picture with Janet Jackson.
That's love. That's love.
I met Beyonce at the BET Awards. And that was cool. She didn't know my name, but she knew where it was from. She was like, College Hill. I'm like, yeah. Inside,
you get it.
Yeah, of course.
The other person that, and I don't even want to call it a starstruck. This is a guy that I look up to just creativity wise, and he's also just like a really cool dude. You don't see him in those scandals. Robert Townsend. So Robert Townsend, if you don't know who he is, just look up his resume. His resume is ridiculous. And so he comes up to me one day. It was at the NAACP. He was doing some type of seminar, and he asked me if he's like, hey man, I'm sorry to do this, but can my daughters get a photo? Yeah, him. Like, can my daughters get a photo with you? And I'm like, what? You're Robert Townsend, of course. Like, yes. Like you humbly asked me to take a photo with your daughter. Yeah. So it's moments like that that kind of made you feel good. But at the same time, I only made $950 from College Hill, so I still had to work a regular job. All the fame, none of the money.
Time out, Willie.
Time out, Willie.
New got something to say, baby.
They had you on a 360 Suge Knight contract. So was food paid for? Was room? Damn.
Oh no, that was paid for.
That was paid for.
Feel special.
So what about the food aspect? Like, was your hold on? See, now I got a question. You just fucked me up, Willie. I'm sorry.
Nah.
So was y'all really going to school and stuff? Like when y'all was there, like was y'all really going? Was that paid for?
Yeah, so the school was paid for. Like like the Virgin Island kids were definitely going to school there already. we had to enroll, like we had to be in college, and if we wanted to be on the show, we had to enroll at UVI. So we actually went there. We actually had classes. We actually had whatever. But when they was casting, they let us know like you're not gonna you have to transfer to the school in order to be on the show. So that part is that. But yeah, so every week we shot, they gave us $150 and it accumulated up to $950. Now the food was taken care of. They gave us a $400 a week budget for food for all of us. And so yeah.
Them
For
niggas
it was
could
like
kick
what, 9
rocks, Willie.
people?
Willie, them niggas offer me that. Them niggas could kick rocks, nigga.
It was making hamburger helper and well, 400. So it was like it was like 10 of y'all, wasn't it? It was a good amount
Hot
of y'all.
pockets. Hot
I
pockets.
remember that one episode you bought a goddamn you bought all the waffles. So was it some waffles you have?
Yeah, I had all them pancakes.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
was buying 60 pancakes at a time. Those frozen ones. Woo.
you was
And
dead
so
damn
and
wrong with
so
that shit.
and so Willie, I do want to, you know what, just to go from this conversation because we is talking about College Hill and you're giving us a different insight on it. Um, some people wanted to know, man, how was that experience? Because even me as a kid, I remember when that motherfucker hit. She took that stiletto and hit Crystal in her goddamn head. And hey, Willie, Tico, Tyler, I'm gonna
I
tell you
remember
right
this
now.
shit.
I've seen a lot of fights in my life. Okay, I ain't never,
She
I
was
ain't never,
leaking.
seen, I ain't never seen nobody get hit with a stiletto. And then that make you think about that song, that stilettos, pumps
Pubs
in
in
the
the
club.
club. Face ass city.
So Willie, tell us about just like leading up to that moment and then the moment and then like what was the energy like after too? You know what I mean?
This is such a crazy story. So Tracy Edmonds, who's the producer of it, who was Babyface's ex-wife, who's also the producer of College Hill. I met her brother. Her brother did this show that never came on the air called So You Want to Date My Sister. Whatever. It was this show. And I'm goofy, I'm being me or whatever. And he was like, you funny, you should jump on this show, College Hill, that I'm doing. I'm like, all right, cool. Now at this point, we were season 4, so everybody knows College Hill at this point. There was I think at VSU before that, and blah blah blah. So I'm like, yeah. He was like, just make if you can make my sister laugh, you pretty much good as gold to be on the show. Cause she was dating Eddie Murphy at the time, Tracy. And then so I went into these impressions and I did whatever I needed to do to get on the show. I tell my girlfriend at the time that I'm about to be on College Hill. Now, she's not just my girlfriend, she's who I moved to California with. I wasn't coming to California to be in this industry. I came to California chasing a girl that I thought I was in love with. At 19-year-old Willie thought he was in love. Came out here and College Hill sends me this contract. And I'm telling her, I'm like, oh man, I'm about to be on College Hill. She says, oh, okay. She's like, you have to choose between me or College Hill. And I was like, wait, what? She was like, you're about to be famous and you're going to have a lot of groupies coming your way. And I don't think I can handle that. And I'm like, I'm doing the show. I'm like, I'm not, nothing crazy going to happen. So 3 days before I'm about to fly out, the producer calls me and he says, Willie, I know you told me not to call you, but I got to call you. He's cussing me out. He's like, what the fuck? Can I cuss on this?
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck? He's like, we've spent all this money to make sure that you come out here to this island and you going to fucking castle on me. And I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's like, your email. I got your email that said you don't want to be on College Hill anymore. That you have other obligations to take care of in LA. I'm like, send me this email. He sends the email back to me. I read it, and I'm like, Keita went into my emails, emailed College Hill, told them that I don't want to be on the show no more. If he never called me, I would never have been on that show. If they would have took that serious, I never would. I talked to her about it. I'm like, Keita, what the hell, yo? Like, what? Did you send this? Obviously, no, that wasn't me. I'm like, then who sent this email? I don't know how he got it. And so it became a thing. I ended up going to the Virgin Islands. And so a piece of that was still in my experience as I was trying to be on the show. It was funny because you were like, really played it safe. I played it safe for so many different reasons. I knew my parents were gonna watch this for one, but at the same time, I was also me.
As you
I
would.
I was around. They tell the producer comes to me before we even started filming. He's like, Willie, the reason why we casted you is because we think you're funny, you're silly, you got a charm about you. He's like, I know this season's gonna be really dramatic, but we need you to be you so you can be the funny in this entire series. They already knew how this shit was gonna go. They made us play games with each other that would entice a fight. Like they was like, out of the cast, who would you fuck? Who would you marry? Who would you kill? Knowing that we already low key beefing.
Who was you beefing with, Willie?
Oh, I wasn't beefing with nobody.
I was
Nobody.
surprised. I was about to
What's
say
name?
somebody.
Cheeky.
I was about to say somebody beefing with Willie. Call me
Cheeky.
up. I call the wolves
Cheeky.
up.
He was low key beefing with Cheeky.
Yeah. Cheeky for a little bit. Cheeky, but that was so short-lived because my goofiness got out of it. Right? He was yelling at me because I never pick up the phone. This just never did it. I never understood them in the island to understand who they was even asking for half the time. And so,
He was pissed.
he was living.
Wait,
And so you hear him talking. You hear him, that Willie I do mother scutty bomba clot. And I'm like, this is the first time I heard Bumble Clot, but it didn't feel right in my soul to know that this is, I don't know what a Bumble Clot is, but it was that moment I went upstairs. I'm like, and I learned later what a Bumble Clot is, but at the time, and so me and him get into it, and then the angrier he got, the thicker his accent got, and I low-key just did not understand him. So I told him, like, write that shit down. And he went and got a pen and paper. And he was like, I'm not writing nothing down. I was like,
I'm not writing nothing down. You understand what I'm saying?
That motherfucker was mad. You gonna write some shit down, you mad as fuck. You gonna write you mad as a motherfucker. You gotta get that shit out. You gonna write some shit down? Nah,
hey Willie, I got a question for you.
yeah.
You ever seen Unreal?
I know of it, but I haven't seen it.
Okay, so like basically they talk about how, reality TV is kind of like the dark side of it, or what the producers really do to try to like create drama or create certain things or get people to, beef on TV. You kind of spoke about that. Do you feel like that they had a like large influence on kind of inciting some of that stuff, the producers of your show, College Hill?
100%. Because the amount of stuff that you see on TV, those 16 episodes, we were there for months. We wasn't beefing for months. Stuff had to happen for us to beef. Stuff had to be presented for us to beef. But what they were smart at, and what the genius in reality was, at least this executive producer, and when it was first starting reality TV, the genius was, we know these personality types are going to clash. They do psychological evaluations on us. They ask us hundreds of questions. How do you feel about this? Would this anger you? If you was in this, would this? And then we asking all these questions. We think they just asking these questions because they want to make sure we not crazy. But what they're doing is they're flipping and they're like, oh, this might be an interesting thing. This might be, oh, yeah, she would be perfect if this. And it's like, So they're piecing all of this together. So when they're asking us to play Fuck, Marry, Kill, they know, they're like, watch this. Play Fuck, Marry, Kill. Roll the cameras.
Right.
They will put us in a competitive environment and all of this other stuff. But at the same time, this is really us. They didn't tell you to go and grab no stiletto. They didn't tell you to push past Willie, who couldn't hold you back for whatever reason, and then all of this happened. They knew this stuff. They've already planned the math. And then there's this thing, because I used to edit reality shows too. There's this thing called Frankenbiting. Frankenbiting. So let's say all of us are having this normal conversation, but for some reason, they want you to call me a bitch. But y'all never called me a bitch. But they'll find a part where you said bitch before and put it somewhere where you didn't say it to where it now feels like you said it to me. So you'll just be like, yeah, Willie, bitch. And then they'll cut and go to something else. So everybody's like, dang. So they'll piece stuff together. They got
Like a
story editors.
soundbite, like politicians.
This shit sound like Squid Game.
It's like what politicians do to other politicians, basically, right?
Yeah.
Like sound bites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clips and
That's
clips.
crazy. That's actually crazy. Go ahead, Tyson.
So Willie, you told us to before. Tell us tonight about Crystal and old girl, baby.
At this point, everything was really tense. It was tense around the house. Everybody was kind of divided. I wasn't though. The reason why I wasn't was one, I'm not from LA. So this whole LA or die thing, I'm like, I'm cool.
That shit was real beef.
I know what you mean too, Willie. Go ahead, baby.
And then on top of that, all the bad chicks was on the island side. Like, why I want to beef with the bad ones? And I got nobody want Crystal and Fallon, man. Like Vanessa and Idisha, 2006 Vanessa, 2006 Idisha, and we got cameras rolling, and we're in the islands. All their friends that I want to mess with are in the island. Why I want to beef with them?
Right.
Gotta make shit make sense.
Willie, you so fucking bold.
Hey, come on, Willie. Come on. Drop it on me.
So the time we went out to this carnival, and it was already divided. It was already a lot of anger built up around the house, and the way that their personality types were they're the types that, let's say you want to talk shit to Tyson, but you're not gonna say it to his face, but you'll say it to me, knowing that he could hear in the kitchen like the phone ringing.
Something like some passive aggressive shit. I hate a passive aggressive ass motherfucker. Tell me. You got smoke with me, tell me.
Well, that night Crystal was talking to JT, and JT was and so the convers in their room, our rooms we didn't have doors. They put curtains in our, because they want to make sure that they're able to go in and out with their cameramen whenever they want to. They want to make sure we don't try to lock the door or do anything. So we couldn't have that. So now the audio that you hear is even more. It's like you're in the room. So Crystal, Vanessa, because the LA kids were in where JT's room was, and we was having our little powwow. And it's like, I didn't come here to this and whatever Crystal was saying, this island, and then you hear Vanessa playing like, Crystal. And I go in because originally the fight wasn't even about them. If you watch it, it was really JT arguing with Idisha.
And when you go ahead.
So it wasn't even Crystal and Vanessa's argument. We go in there because JT's in there talking to Idisha, and at that time, JT was messing with her, and it was kind of chill. And so, as they're arguing, Crystal spoke up. Now, we already know if Crystal says anything in this room, it's gonna go down.
In this moment, too.
In this moment, where everybody's already tensed up, and Crystal wants to say, blah, 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 blah. You did this. You verbally did it, but what she was saying was also not wrong. It was divided. You know, people that get mad at you for telling the truth.
Yeah, yeah. The T Cole
Crystal
down here.
wasn't a liar. She just didn't have a way with words. Her bedside manner was awful. Like, so when she said stuff like, what kind of country is this? Is it even a country? It's like it feels like it feels like a spot on the way to a destination spot. Even though she said those, and it's like, oh, that's messed up, and she got so many death threats off of College Hill. She what
Whoa.
she was saying, huh? Oh, the death threats that we got from College Hill was crazy. I got them. And I'm like, I'm the cool. How you mad at me?
What
That's
they
like being mad at Santa Claus. Like, nigga,
What they making on College Hill?
what? Oh my gosh.
People gotta touch the
Yes.
grass. People gotta touch the grass.
go ahead,
People
Willie. Go
look for
ahead.
things. Oh, so that night, so the tensions, like I said, boom, boom. Crystal said what she said. And Vanessa said, Crystal, shut your fucking mouth. Shut your, whatever she said, shut your mouth. And I'm looking like they they might fight. If you look at the video, I'm looking like this with my do-rag, and I'm like, they might fight. But also I'm like, they're not gonna fight with the cameras here. There's no way with the cameras on. We're being recorded. We got microphones on. It's not gonna go there. So when Vanessa came up to like me, where I was kind of like holding her back, when she was like, Crystal, she like hit me, and I was like, whatever. She's just angry. She's just gonna get in her face. And then I let my arm down, and
That
Vanessa ran in there, and Crystal picked up that stiletto, and we made history off that.
whew,
Still get played
that's
to this
when
day.
hey when you let your arm down, that's when she hit that goddamn
That
wall
shit.
too, ain't it? When she hit that
Boom,
motherfucker like nuck
boom.
if you buck.
She came out
Nuck if you buck, nah, nuck if
Vince
you buck.
Carter tomahawk with that motherfucker. She came back here with that bitch.
She whined with it.
But
That
Willie,
was her best
man,
thing. That was her best thing to do. Cause if she would have just tried to go with Vanessa head on,
it
it
would have been
wasn't
big.
gonna work.
Yeah, no.
And the
And
sad part about all of this that night was we know that somebody's getting kicked off now. They came and told us that they're gonna have to leave. And me with the type of the type of tism I have, I'm an overthinker. I'm like, but y'all did this. Y'all the ones that started. Y'all saw where this was going. You gave the kid a gun, and when they shot someone, you blame the kid. The cameras caught it for a reason. Y'all was filming this. You saw where this was going. Anyways, but we had to figure out how to move on with the series even after that. It's crazy because Vanessa and Crystal are cool now. Like they hang out together. Vanessa and Crystal are cool now. And I
A
know.
motherfucker that hit me with a stiletto, we ain't never
never
cool.
gonna be cool.
What they call it?
On
What they
camera,
call it? What they
on
call it?
camera,
Say
Never.
never.
never ever. On camera,
What about a Timberland boot? Because those were women. What was it like a Timberland?
no,
That
we
nigga
no
can kick
game.
that nigga can kick rocks too, Willie. Hey Willie, you hit me with a goddamn Timberland. I don't give. Hey,
We
hey.
ain't never get cool again. Big ass 6-inch Timberland. I'm nothing. I'm nothing. That bitch damn near a platform boot. I'm cool.
Ah, so so that was that night. After College Hill was crazy. And it was crazy. My experience with this show is an experience where they tried to replicate it on the other seasons, and then they couldn't figure it out. Okay, we was doing 106 in Park when they was introducing the cast of College Hill. They're like, hey, we got the cast of College Hill, the new cast, Virgin Islands series. Woo! They showed the girls, they was screaming, the guys, like, oh shit, they Vanessa, Adisha, yeah, whatever. Came to the guys. So they bring up, they said, first guy we got JT. The girls was going crazy for JT. They were like, he looked like Keith Sweat. Oh shit. They was
Oh shit. Richard would tell me I look like Keith with it. Richard motherfucker would tell me I look like he said, Willie. Hey, you know what? Right when they say that, right when I hear a couple of shirts popping off, hey, Willie, you don't know Terrence Cole like that, but look, hey, he the same way too.
Hey man, look, I done enjoyed
Not
myself.
now, in the past,
Thank you, man.
in the past.
So let me. I'm gonna point this out to you all, so because I have a poster of us up on the wall, so you can understand. So can y'all see this?
Yeah.
Yep.
So they bring up Andres. So they bring up Andres, and they were like, "Oh, snap!" Now this Andres came out at a time where Sean Paul was out, and all of them thought he looked like Sean Paul. They like, "Oh, he looked like Sean Paul." They scream it, and then he did his little accent thing, faints. They bring out Cheeky. Cheeky 6'11", same type of vibe. Blah 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 blah. They bring me.
Damn.
That Cheeky goes out there. He's like, "Hey, that mas. Hey, I see you." And now they was like, domino effect. They bring me out to the stage. Me and my big ass afro. They booed me.
Oh
They
hell
booed
no,
me.
Willie.
Black folks mean, nigga.
I'll tell you what.
They mean. they was like, look at the that dusty bird nest on his head, because they shot 106 in Park up in New York. So these are New York niggas talking smack to me on top of that. So it was that. So now the series is going on, and the series became what the series was: the fights, the lies, the cheating, the this, and all of this. We go down to do 106 in Park again after the series with season finale type thing. And they bring us back to the show. They was like, "Hey, here we got Fallon, we got Crystal, fuck Crystal." They brought the guys out, and then it was like Cheeky. They didn't see Cheeky a lot. Cheeky plays so many sports. Cheeky really wasn't on the show like that. They brought Andres out. They was like, because Andres instigated a lot of stuff on that show. So they was like, whatever. They brought JT out. They booed JT because JT cheated on his girl and hurt Idisha's heart and did all of this. So they was turned off. They bring me back out. Everybody went crazy. They're like,
Oh hell
From
no.
worst
I
to
was
"We
just
first.
flicking.
love you, Willie."
Hey,
People,
Willie, you should have flicked them off, me.
Ashley
You
the
should have
classic,
flicked
man.
Ashley the
that's
classic.
Ashy the classy. I was ashy and classy because I
Hey,
still only gave us $950, so lotion would have messed up my price, my budget.
It's crazy that you mentioned reality shows, and we just got one more question for you after this, Willie.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy you mentioned reality shows because I told you about my friend earlier, and then I had this experience where I met I don't remember what this show was called. Very popular. The guy dressed very well. It was on one of them baddies, but like one of them baddies where like they was also including dudes where Aaron the plumber was in on. Um, but
Love,
I
I.
had no. He was dressed very well. They call him like something Chocolate Factory or something like that.
what was you watching?
Anyways, I was talking to him and he was telling me like, man, if they put you on a reality show, you're gonna be fighting. He said the only reason why I wasn't fighting because I had already knew some of the producers and stuff. And I'm
Mm.
like, and he was like, he told me straight up, I think you're more than just you getting on there and fighting. And I'm like, you motherfucking right. I ain't going on there.
I
You
catch a fade right
motherfucking
now.
right.
I'll lump a nigga up right now for some money.
See, the thing is, even if you can fight and you win these fights, I don't want to fight. That hurt, man. My knuckles hurt, bruh.
You
No,
got the age to it. That shit do be hurting.
Hey,
Shit do be hurting.
they call it, hey, Ticola Hitman, Willie.
Oh, man.
Go
They
put
say
these
Yeah.
tables on
you
her.
can put somebody down. Call Tico hotline on the goddamn one.
I ain't fucking with you, bro.
But I just wanted to ask you one more question, man, because you Willie, you've been great to us, man. I want to ask you a
Appreciate it.
question, man. What's next, baby?
Oh man. The what was it on Scarface? The world, Chico, the world. I I I got my comedy special that's out now called Good Dad Bad Father. Like I said, it's on YouTube. It's also on Amazon Prime, whatever. I have another one coming out in October. That's a clean version because it's also important. As much as you say these words and do all of this, you also want to go into those rooms, and those rooms want you to do something a little bit different. And it shows your flexibility. I can be with y'all and I can be with y'all. So I got a completely clean set that I did coming out with this other production company. So I have that. And then the rest of it is creating this content with not just my son, but also being there for him. I went through so much in this entertainment industry that he's going to miss out on. Meaning, like, the stuff that I know now, the protections that I have. I've been in some situations where I'm like, God, get me out of this. This I ain't supposed to see none of this. I ain't supposed to be in these rooms. I've seen a lot of stuff. And because I am this person now, I can also guide my son and listen to certain conversations and introduce them to the right people. So that's next. My son's music is and it's good. And the reason I didn't mean to say it sounds so shockingly, but I've been listening to him do his music since he was young, and it was at first, it was kind of like, I put it on the refrigerator type of music, and and now I'm like, oh, you got an art gallery.
Mm.
And I had to learn for even myself, even with when I was listening to his music, even now, like I vibe with it, but I also understand what's for me and what's not. My son got an audience, and the people that vibe with him, they love him. And I remember just even me trying to explain to my dad, I do comedy, and he's like, "Tell me a joke." That ain't no joke. It was like that. I just wasn't him, so it made me shut down. So I'm trying to build that up. I'm like, okay, I want to make sure there's quality to it and understand that this is also your storyline as well. So that's next.
Most definitely, man. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, bro. Much love for sure, because we done went well over time. So I appreciate you sticking around for real, coming back after you lagged out, man. So that's much love, man. We appreciate you for sure.
Hey, bro, cheers to
Oh,
y'all,
so
man.
I wish I had
Again,
some
Cheers,
smoke.
man.
Cheers, man. I can't show it
I got
again.
you
I can't
too.
show it again because they don't
I got
sponsor us.
I
But
got you. I got you.
that's real quick, man.
Follow us on Drug Uggs Pod. Follow Willie Mack at Willie Mack, Instagram, Facebook, everything. Y'all appreciate y'all for joining us. I think that should have ended it. That should be live, man. There it go.